up, you guys? It's Mary.
And Amma.
You might just like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment
down below, because today we are going to be talking about something that's very sad and heartbreaking.
It happened in Detroit.
But we're going to give... I think it's good because chivalry is not dead, and this man saved these women's lives.
He really did.
Because I'm sure he could peep what was going on.
Yeah.
We are talking about...
Ariel Harris.
Yes.
And they were coming out of a banquet. This was in Detroit. They were coming out of a banquet. And he was with his younger brother and his baby's mom. Mm-hmm. And there were these women who, I believe everyone was coming out of this banquet. So they were going onto this elevator. A group of women were going onto this elevator. And he let them go on ahead of him. Yeah. And let them take the elevator. And there was a guy, his name is Galen Spencer. And he was coming up and he wanted to get on that elevator with the women, but Harris had let the women go first. And he was very upset about that and starts arguing with Harris, like why do you let these women go up and all this stuff. And Harris, he was just there trying to be a gentleman. So like you said, chivalry is not dead. Yeah. He let them go ahead first. And the guy started arguing with him and ended up shooting him. Yes. So when I thought about it, I was like, him dead. He ended up shooting him, and then when the elevator came, he goes in the elevator, but then just comes out, I guess, to see what he had done.
Was anybody else around them when it happened?
I said his younger brother and his baby mom.
Oh, so they witnessed him getting shot.
Yes, they were with him. So he shoots him. When the elevator comes, he goes into the elevator, but then comes right back out to look at the guy that he shot, and then he just goes back, just easy, back into the elevator. He had his glasses on, his shades on, and the brother, of course, as soon as his brother gets shot, he's so heartbroken. Younger brother holds him, takes him out. A police car comes. They go into the police car. The police, they drove them to the hospital. And I mean, I was happy that at least the brother was there to hold him in his last moments, so sad. And they took him to the hospital where he died. And this man leaves behind two sons, a 9-year-old and a 3-year-old. Oh, and wow. He was just devastated. He was only 29 years old. And
he has a straight shot to heaven, though,
he is going straight to heaven, because you know something? I think he saved those women's lives.
And I think he probably peeped what was going on. Because the fact that he stayed out of the elevator, said, y'all go ahead in the elevator, that's fine.
He probably peeped this man following them or something.
And the banquet.
No good.
Because the thing is, how do you have a gun? He had a gun. Yes. He wanted to go into the elevator with the women. He probably wanted to rape and sodomize all of them. And then he wanted to kill them after. Yes. The fact that he was so pissed that he shot somebody. Yes. Because he's like, women go ahead and get away from him.
Exactly.
He was so angry that he shot somebody. I would not be surprised if he put a gun to all of their heads in the elevator and said, this is what's going on. We're going here
to your hotel
and would have violated them and then killed them. Yeah. He did that. He said, "Oh, so you gonna let these women get away? Well, I'm gonna shoot you instead in front of your baby mother."
And the fact that he came back out of the elevator
to check to see what he did.
To look, right. He wanted to see someone being shot by his gun that day. Yes. That's what I think.
And because a lot of serial killers like to see their work. And they like to keep little tokens. That's why I realized that also. Yes, because there was I used to watch Evil Lives Here, and they always, all serial killers, they always used to keep tokens. This one guy, he used to keep eyeballs of women he would murder. Okay. So sorry. I'm sorry.
Anytime she talks about her Evil Lives Here, I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear the
I didn't get into details.
No, that's a detail. Now when I go to bed, I'm gonna be thinking about the eyeballs. I don't want to hear those details. Because I'm an empath. I have to be careful, like the information that I'm taking in. because I have a reaction to it, unfortunately.
Sorry, but no, I think the reason why I even brought the serial killer thing is because I feel like he's somebody who has done evil stuff like this before. Because you don't just bring a gun with you to a banquet. Who does that?
No.
I think he had done this to
women.
women.
An elevator with women, with a group of women.
Yes.
No, this person has done this before.
He has done this
and
crime before.
They
so
open up
brazen.
a cold case and get him on that, and hopefully he's locked away for life.
He probably wanted to do some horrible stuff to those women, and he was so upset that he didn't. So he said, "You know what? I'm going to end your life here." Yeah. But I just felt
Ariel
it was
Harris,
so.
You
died a
right
hero.
Now. Yes,
that
absolutely.
small act you did. You have a straight shot right next to God in heaven.
You saved them that day. I really believe he saved them that day.
He did.
Because what are you wanting to go on an elevator with a group of women with a gun? So badly
that you shoot somebody.
Yes.
Why'd you let them go?
Preventing you from getting in.
It's not because you're just sexist. It's because you're a rapist and a killer.
Yes.
That's why I think he was so upset. Because you don't just. I mean, how do you get up and like?
Yeah.
You're that pissed that he held the elevator for women. You're that pissed that you shoot somebody in front of their family.
It hurts so much.
It's just savage behavior. Degenerate. Just degenerates. At the highest level. Why are you on my side?
It just makes
it's just heartbreaking.
The evil that is just permeating.
They have the nerve to say, "Oh, let me check it out." Let me catch through my dark glasses. Walk back in the elevator.
Walk back in the elevator.
Like they even give a damn. Like it's just
and I know
senseless.
that brother probably is feeling like, oh man, I should have gone and done X. But you know something? Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad that you didn't go to fight him or anything. No, you don't want to go fight him. I'm happy that you were there.
He's a danger to society.
And I'm happy you were there
to hold your brother.
To hold him in his last moments. So many people
don't even get that
violently like that.
They die alone.
They die alone. So I'm so happy you were there. And you know, I don't want your mom to have to suffer and lose you too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So don't feel sad. I hope he doesn't haunt you too much.
Because that's scary. You see that witness in front of you. I can't imagine somebody dying in front of me. Like that's too much.
And that poor baby mama. It's like now her son has
she has to raise them alone
without
their daddy.
Without the dad, yeah. And I don't know if she was the mom of just one of the children or both. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But they said she was his baby's mom. So it was sad. It's so sad. 29 years old, a man who is filled with gentleness, who is filled with love, who is a protector of women, put his life on the line. That's what he did.
Yeah.
You know, but someone like that, you want them to stay on earth for as long as possible.
I know.
To change this world, especially to change these men who are out here like this. And it's just sad that he lost his life.
Yeah.
That's what's sad about it.
Very, very sad and heartbreaking.
It is.
But our thoughts and our prayers are with the. Please don't bite my ankle.
Family.
But,
definitely.
Yeah. Our thoughts and prayers are with your family, and we're just praying for swift justice. He has been arrested.
Oh yes, because up to yesterday, he had not been arrested. That's why I had not talked about it, because I was angry yesterday. I was telling her the story. And I'm like, I don't know how they have not arrested this man. The picture that I saw was very clear. They also have his name. How the hell did he get away? You know, it was really bothering me. Yeah. And I didn't talk about it because I was just upset. You know, but saw this morning.
Yeah.
That he has been arrested. Thank God.
Let them bury your nasty ass underneath the jail, you sicko.
Yeah.
That's a freak.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Just evil. Just a monster.
Evil. You know, there's just some people who are just
they're just
Satan's agents.
Yeah.
Like they work for the devil.
Yeah.
And the world needs to be just
free of them, really.
Fumigated from these devils, these demons.
That's exactly how I feel.
Because you can't tell me that man was up to any good. He was up to no damn good with his black shades and your fat ass and your probably tiny weenie wanting to go and sodomize someone with weenie that you don't even have.
Yeah.
Like, just sick.
Yes.
Just sick.
Yes.
I'm happy they caught you. But God is so with that family because they swiftly arrested him.
That picture was so clear. That's why it was frustrating me for a whole day. I was just like, how have they not caught this man? And how did he get away? The picture is so clear. They got his damn name, but they caught him. I'm like, yes.
Thank God.
So happy about that. Yeah.
Yeah, up to no damn good. And that's why I just feel like it's so hard for women. It's just...
It's so tough. It's so tough. I mean, you were telling us some moments where guys will just be yelling at you.
I used to hate walking
if you give
down.
them the wrong number, they will call you right away after you give them your number.
Oh my God! I remember.
They will curse you out. They will beat you.
There was one time I gave a guy the wrong number, right? And this was the first time that I had noticed that men were even doing this. I was at the mall. I wasn't in college at the time, but I was actually at my home, and I was with my girlfriend at the time. Yeah. A friend of mine, and then he asked my number. I gave him a fake number because I was like, I'm not giving you my real number, whatever. Right. He called me right then and there, and he's like, why didn't you answer the phone or whatever, stuff like that. I was like, my phone's dead. Luckily, my phone actually was dead or whatever. But he was just like, you said he was basically like, you better call me or whatever. Like, he was just being very threatening. Aggressive. I was like, okay, I will. But then after that, I just started giving men my actual real number because they're calling me now on the spot. But what I do is, luckily the block number's there, so I just block the number because there's this one guy that I gave my number to, and he kept on calling me. And I blocked his number, but then he used another number and was calling me from there, talking about how baby, he was saying, hey baby, how, he was texting me all types of crazy times in the morning and everything and stuff like that. It's just so horrible for women. It's so hard to be a woman.
Especially the young women who are out there.
Because you have all these...
I have seen some of them, they've posted on TikTok just how aggressive the men are.
And they just don't give a damn.
They don't care.
They'll grab you. I remember some man tried to grab my rear end one time. And I'm at Walmart.
So crazy. It's just tough.
It's just so hard.
In my day, it was that they will just whistle or just have a compliment for you. But now there's this aggression. But no,
there's this sexual. They'll say something nasty sexual. They'll ask you for your number, and don't you dare give them the wrong number. And don't you dare reject them.
Attack you.
There's this girl who got shot at in Atlanta because this guy, she basically cursed, was like, no, I'm not interested. And of course she did it in front of her friends. And he came back around the block and he did a drive-by on them at the restaurant. It's just like men. It's just like some men just can't even take no for an answer. You're not entitled to shit from women. You're not.
Yeah, and
we're not here for men. That's not why God put us here on this earth.
Yeah. And this is going on in America. I just wonder, you guys who are in other places in the world. I mean, I've seen some of our subscribers and they'll say, we're from Norway or whatever.
Yeah.
How
is it in other places? How are the men in other countries?
Because I'm wondering now, is it just an American thing?
Yeah.
Or is this happening all over? Here in Africa, it's not something that goes on regularly.
I really haven't witnessed it like I've witnessed it in America.
You had some... at the beach, you talked about that.
Yes,
I had an incident. It's not something that's like a usual thing. Like when you go out here... you're not having those issues on a regular basis.
Yeah, no, the men basically leave you alone for the most part.
They may look, they may smile, they may flirt.
Well, everybody stares at you here at Africa. They'll look at you. In America where you try to keep your head down and be on your phone, try not to look at people, they'll just look at you. They'll be like, what's going on here? Oh, American, what they up to? They just look at you.
Yeah.
They're very nosy here, and they don't care about you knowing that they're nosy. But it's not like how sometimes men in America will look at you and they'll let you know that they're looking at you in a sexual way, ooh, girl, look at all that junk. It's so
I remember a TikTok and someone was saying to the guy that I am 16, and he was like, age is just a number. I was just like,
how old was he?
Guy looked to be, I don't know, over 60.
Child pedophile.
Yeah, I just felt so bad for the girl that was waiting at the bus stop. It's really scary. It's just very, very scary. I cannot imagine myself being a young woman now because it's so scary. It's scary, we have to really be in prayer for this world, But yeah, that was our theme. But very, sorry for the
family and everything.
Yeah, for the family of Ariel Harris. I pray that God comforts you. Just know that you're an angel.
That he is
in heaven.
Yes.
You raised a good man.
Yeah.
A good young man. I mean, just died so soon, way too soon.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry about that.
Yeah. But it's Mary
and Alma.
Give you guys a like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment
down below.